Hey guys, what is up? What is going on? Welcome back to my channel, Maiku here. So, we are going to start a bonfire and we're going to test out a whole bunch of different cameras. I have my RX100 Mark V. This can shoot 120 frames per second. Really awesome. And it's a nice small form factor. I have my Canon 80D. This can shoot 60 frames a second, so I'm going to show you what that looks like as well. And I also have the new iPhone 8 Plus. I love this thing. This thing's absolutely amazing, and I think it actually outperforms the iPhone X. So I'll be shooting this in 120 frames a second and 240 frames a second. Now all of this is in 1080p. Why don't we get started? Okay, so I think after reviewing all the footage, that test is pretty inconclusive, so I think I'm going to try some other things in slow motion. Okay guys, it's been about a month since I started filming this video. I took a step back just because I wanted to actually get in depth and kind of go feel it out and try to use this kind of setup in a certain amount of shoots. So to repeat, I have the iPhone 8 Plus, the Canon 80D, which I'm filming on right now, and this is the RX100 Mark V. Let's start with the iPhone 8 Plus. I don't like filming on this thing. I think it's absolutely horrible. The workflow is just absolutely hideous. If you film on the camera roll, for whatever reason, the slow motion footage you can't install onto a laptop, or you can't import it. It has to be running off this phone. I don't know if it's just something on Final Cut Pro and there's a bug or something, but it will not import out of this phone into this, so you can't even back up the slow motion footage if you wanted to. And I find that super, super annoying. I'd rather just work how I want to work as opposed to what Apple thinks of how I should work. So, retarded. 2, 80D. 80D has a maximum 60 frames a second. I generally don't like how the 60 frames a second slow motion looks. It's not something that's flattering. It's not something that looks really great. And I think I'm just gonna maintain this at 30 or 24 frames a second. It's just not good. Which really comes down to the last point. This is the RX100 Mark V. I've been doing all the slow motion footage on this thing. I like it. There's a lot of drawbacks though. If you're comparing it to the Canon 1DX Mark II or any other camera that shoots slow-mo, the first thing is this doesn't actually run in anything under -10 degrees. If it's anything under -10 degrees, the batteries kind of just freeze and they don't turn on anymore. So that becomes useless after that. Other things, the autofocus on this is really slow in slow motion. I don't know why it's doing that, but any type of slow motion footage that you're recording, it just doesn't know what it's doing anymore, and it just doesn't focus as quickly as it would in 30 or 24 frames a second. Obviously this doesn't have a detachable lens because it's all fixed, but given all of those drawbacks, this is something that's really good to just have on your sidearm, and it's great. I use this whenever I have to just quickly get a slow motion shot. You can have it on a different camera with a different memory card, so you can actually separate which shots are slow motion and which shots are not. And Oh, and you know, I did this Niagara Falls shoot the other day. Yeah, all right, so that's my thoughts of slow motion footage on the cheap. Get one of these. This is great if you don't want to buy a Canon 1DX Mark II or the Sony 6500 or the, what else does slow motion footage? The GH5. This is the cheapest way to get slow motion footage. All right, so that's the end of today's vlog. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.